Hello, welcome. It's a very interesting concept regarding the remedies related to constellations. Each constellation has its articles, objects, symbols, and creatures. So, what do we need to do? If you want to activate any house, simply check which constellation your house, Lord, is sitting in. For example, if I want to activate the 11th house because I want a ball, so I need to see which constellation my 11th slot is in. I can plant a tree for that constellation, draw the symbol, and keep the object articles with me. So I have activated that constellation in a good way so that I can activate that house and start getting gains or fulfill my desires. The moon's constellation is key. Keep constellation. Items in our bedroom for peace. The fourth star from the moon provides us comfort and convenience. This means keeping constellation items brings peace. The sixth star complements. To achieve, keep sixth star items. The sixth star complements. Keep articles. If you want to accomplish something, you should keep the articles of the sixth star with you. Because we first think in our mind that I need to do this work. If the mind is very strong, then we can achieve it. But is this concept really that easy? We should directly focus on the constellation and connect with these remedies and energies. Today, I will tell you when these remedies work really well and when they can backfire. Let's get started. So, what is your birth constellation? Which is the favorable star from there? Which constellation are you talking about? Which one are you thinking of activating? First of all, the north is the most favorable star. Your birth constellation, the first star, the third star, the fifth star, and the seventh star are not that favorable. When I say the first star, I am also talking about 10 and 19. Similarly, the first star is not that much of a problem creator. Compared to 3, 5, and 7, she says that I will give you results based on your karma. If you are working hard, then you get good results. Otherwise, you will get only as much as you are doing. The third star creates obstacles, so its articles are not good for us. The fifth star brings challenges, and the seventh star can literally bring death-like situations, causing things to come to an end or stop, which can lead to such problems. Now let's talk about the favorable stars. The second star talks about money. For someone whose birth star is Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada becomes their second star. If they keep the articles of Uttara Bhadrapada, it will bring money. It is also believed that the second lord, which is in a particular constellation, will bring money for you. By combining these two, we will see if it works in totality. Then there is the Sham star, which indicates overall welfare, comfort, joy, and health. It improves our health. Fourth star. This means that if I keep the articles of the fourth star with my moon, I will be at ease and my health will start to improve. The sixth star is the Sadhak star, and it brings favorable conditions with fewer chances for us, where we achieve our work with determination or persistence. So basically, this star is about the achievement of something. Then there is this star, which is the friend star. It tells us where we will receive support, where protection will come from. And the ninth star is the best star that exists. The supreme friend tells us where the support comes from. No, she is our supreme friend. So this star stands by us in every situation and provides support. So we talked about when we are looking for a favorable star from the moon and trying to achieve something. Similarly, each house has its own star. As I told you, we activate it through the house lord. How we can keep the articles, shape objects, symbols, and animal boards of that star in our home, or use such wallpapers on our phones, keep its photographs with us, or use them as decorative items. Yes. For example, if someone's favorable star is Revati and someone's 11th lord or 10th lord is in Revati, then we can keep a drum as a symbol. You can keep a photograph of a fish in the office, a photograph of a vision, a photograph of an elephant, or you can plan for an Indian butter tree. All right, now I will tell you when this energy backfires. Let's understand with this example. This chart, someone came to me from another reason, but they shared their own experience where they explained how to apply this point, this remedy, without considering anything else. It had the moon is in the Purva Falguni constellation. If I count from Purva Falguni, then Purva Bhadrapada is the 6th constellation. Purva Bhadrapada is actually the 15th constellation, but it falls under the slab or category of the 6th constellation, and we had thought of the 6th for accomplishment. So now their Lagna Lord is the Sun, which is in Purva Bhadrapada and is in the business house. They were going through the Sun's sub-period and wanted their business to grow. So they thought that if I keep the articles of Purva Bhadrapada with me, then I will accomplish the 6th. In business, there is one article or symbol of Purva Bhadrapada, double fast man. So take these pose. They said they decorated their hair with red and black decorative items in their office. Work faced obstacles due to the sun's effect. Business dealings faced obstacles due to the sun affecting my work. My work started getting cut off because the sun was having an effect there. The point is from Ketu. If you are activating a constellation and there are afflictions there, then you are activating the affliction. If you are able to achieve that work easily, then more difficulties will start coming your way. In fact, I suggested you are the king yourself, and Ketu is with you in Aquarius. In fact, if you really have to apply such an article, then that is telling you to let go of your ego. When the sun is with Ketu, they will have to let go of their ego, and that will be difficult because in your Lagna, there are planets like Rahu and the moon. Similarly, if I think that I will keep the articles of Mercury, which is my 11th and 2nd lord, in Purva Bhadrapada, because Mercury is in the Purva Bhadrapada constellation. I also have an image of keeping this crow decorative item in my office will start bringing me money. Shouldn't I check how strong my Mercury is and in which house it is placed? Before saying that, I will keep those articles and then it will activate and my work will become easy. You should activate those things that are good for you. All you need is that he is in a good yoga, can give you good result after their activation and not get. If the energy of Uttara Bhadrapada is activated, it is a lunar constellation, a 16th constellation that falls under the category of 7, and it will show a death-like situation. You won't be happy in your mind. Why is so much importance given to the mind? Because no matter how fancy everything is around us, if we are not happy in our mind, then we are not happy. When you are trying to achieve something with your mind, thinking that you can do it, you should definitely look at which star is associated with the moon, where it is placed, what kind of yoga is being formed, and how strong it is. Let's take another example where I will tell you when this concept works beautifully. Their moon is in the Purva Bhadrapada constellation. So for them, the Shamtara is Uttara Bhadrapad in Uttara Bhadrapad Nakshatra. There is association of Jupiter and Sun. Jupiter is the 11th second lord for this Lagna, and he is sitting in the 2nd house along with his friend, the 7th lord who also represents business. They told me that some of their money is stuck, and it's not just stuck money. The animal of Uttara Bhadrapada is the serpent. Their deity is the serpent, water. So I told them to keep some image in their office that has both water and a snake covering it, because there was also access to Rahu there. So, after doing that, if I have to use this remedy, because it is also my wealth star from the moon, and my second lord is also sitting in it. Now both my points are starting to connect here because we are activating the second and 11th lord. We are also activating the wealth star. So by keeping their articles, a good yoga was formed and their stuck money started coming in. Then they told me that they want to expand their work. But while doing that, they feel a bit scared about whether they should do it or not. If I look at Mars, it is their third lord of courage and 10th lord of work, which also relates to career. It is in the Kritika constellation. And from the moon, Kritika is a 6 star that indicates accomplishments. So it was said to them, to activate Kritika, you can keep one scissor or the peacock leaf from the best thing you can do in your office drawer. Since the bird associated with Kritika is the peacock, you need to activate it. But you should aim for a good activation while making this video. My idea for discussing this topic was simply that you can use any constellation in some way for energy activation. How is that star related to your moon? Will it bring happiness to your mind or not? Even if you achieve something in that house, are you still not unhappy in your mind? And if you are talking about the achievements of that house, is that activation not related to some negative activation? God forbid, if that house, Lord of yours, if you are activating the weaknesses of the constellation weekly, then you are making your life even more miserable. Energy activation works very strongly, so it should be done with careful consideration. Thank you much.